I stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The following broadcast is an official production of the Faulkner Sports Network.
Glad we haven't seen a charge shot, but that's very
Oh,
cool.
and bomb into screw attack. Nice.
Good kill.
And a back air. Wow. Heck of a play by the captain. Oh! All right, so an interesting strategy there. Oh, that's it. Oh, wow. Oh, well, that's one way to get a kill.
So far, so good. Uh-oh, good spot dodge.
Nice.
Lovely.
Both characters are actually fairly susceptible to juggling. Dark Pit because he's so...
Oh, that's one for the highlight reel. DK. How you like a big monkey foot in your face?
Good neutral air there.
Tries to. Oh, and back air for the win. Oh, and get a command grab. There we go. The stage spike. Oh, good night.
Wrong camera.
Yeah, wrong. There we go. Okay. There, giving you a little preview of what's to come tonight. No, but thank you so much for being here. I am head coach Caleb Colquitt,
I'm Seth Dawson.
and we are going to be bringing you all the action tonight. It is Faulkner Blue versus Miami-Dade College, so it's going to be Eagles versus Sharks for the evening. And we're looking forward to bringing you all of that. This is our last regular season Smash Blue game.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it ends. I think I'm so excited to have seen how this season went. It was so much fun. Faulkner Blue performed amazingly well. And yeah, I can't wait to see how they ended out.
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to get a win here tonight. Definitely would like to end the season on a high note. But regardless of how Faulkner performs tonight, this is not the end of the season. This is just the end of the regular season because we have clinched a playoff spot. Woo! So we will be going to the playoffs. Now, we don't know who it's going to be against, what the time is. That all has to be decided by the league after the final games have concluded, which the last ones are due to be done on Thursday night. So we will probably know, if I had to guess, sometime next week. But we, of course, will give you all that information once we have it. As soon as we do, we'll let you know, and we'll post that to all of our social media and let you know when our next game is going to be. But we do have a game to go ahead and play tonight, which would really love to see them be able to take a win here.
Yeah, we're not in the game yet. For those who were wondering what y'all were watching earlier, that's just some of our guys warming up.
Yeah,
so.
all that was warm-ups, and so you got a little sneak peek at what was going on behind the scenes there. It was just Cam and Raeff goofing around. But speaking of them, let's go ahead and meet our team.
All righty.
Playing Rob, the captain, Kaizen, Josh, Chalchi, Playing 0 suit Samus. Cameron White. In the swamp with King K. Rool. Calzone. Raeff, Thrash. Flying high is Pitt. Dman. Darrien, Rogan. Heating things up with Incineroar. Patient Zero. Logan, Ling. Playing as Samus. Captain Kozmo. Silas Jones.
And I do want to mention this. Actually, I should have removed Silas from that lineup. That was not our producer's fault. That was my fault because Silas is actually homesick today, which is a darn shame because it's his birthday.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, so, hope you get to feeling better, Silas. Hate that you're sick on your birthday,
Yeah.
but a happy birthday to you.
Exactly. I didn't realize today was his birthday. It's
Today-
kind of hilarious. We both play Samus. My birthday's in 2 days.
Yes, I'm aware.
I didn't realize that.
No, I've got your birthday on the calendar as well, so.
Man, I can barely keep up with mine. Everyone else keeps up with better than I do.
Yeah, well, we do have that on the docket, but yeah, so happy birthday, Silas.
realize
Get to
that.
feeling better soon, man. Sorry that you're not able to be here, but so Silas will not be playing. But that's what's great about having a full team is that even with Silas being gone, we got plenty of people to pick up the slack. So
Man, imagine having that in previous years.
oh, we would have been up a creek without a paddle. That's what would have happened there. No, what would happen is you'd have somebody else sitting here and I'd be over there. That's what would have happened.
So up a creek without a paddle.
Basically, yes. That's
I'm sorry, no.
Man, look at Seth throwing shade at me on my own broadcast. Banished, I say. No, no. You're not wrong. That's the
I'm
reason they're
joking,
over
I'm
there
joking.
playing, and I'm over here talking about them playing. There's a reason for that.
I'm joking. He's great. He got us all. He got this all started for a reason.
Those who can't do coach. But anyway, no, we're having a good time here. The guys are getting ready. They're in the arena and going to be getting warmed up here in a second. You already saw that they were doing a little warming up beforehand. So let's go ahead and go into the team chat.
What is with my hat?
I don't know.
It's cricket.
I like it. It's a good hat, though.
I do. It's the band hats.
Oh, yeah. I saw that earlier. They got just the eagle.
Yep.
So it's funny because Smash is the one game that I have so many T-shirts that pertain to it because there's so many video games that incorporate it that I can wear a different one for every game. So
Exactly.
I busted out the Kingdom Hearts tonight, repping Sora. And
Do we have a Sora player this year?
we do not have a Sora player this year
Oh man.
because Dish, rest in
Yeah.
peace. No, he's not dead. He just graduated.
Practically the same thing.
Well, for us, yes.
Yeah. I bet he's watching. He always watches these.
Yeah,
I
he
always-
does. He does watch a lot of games.
Always see him in the Twitch chats.
Yep, it's fun, and he sometimes even sends us some coin. But yeah, so Miami-Dade has logged into the chat. They are signed in, and so now it's just a matter of getting things going. We don't have a coin flip yet, but this team has played exceptionally well really all season long. I'm extremely proud of how far we've come because you remember there were some lean years where we didn't even get a win.
That was every year before this one.
No, I mean we've gotten wins before this season, but
Oh.
but
Oh,
they were few and far between. And I'm just really proud of how these guys have
Yes.
stepped up and really.
It was just every year I was captain.
It's like there's a pattern there. No, I'm kidding. Seth is great. He's a big part of the reason the team is as good as it is now. But now he's not captain anymore. But there are rumors that you may be coming back next semester.
Maybe. Although if I do, it probably won't be to the Smash team, unfortunately.
You're just gonna do league.
Probably. The Smash team is doing pretty good without me. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I might be making a return for my final
Josh is
semester.
calling for him to come back.
I wish y'all could see what
I was
we were
about to
seeing
say,
right
see,
now.
it's funny for us, but they can't see it.
Yeah, they just see us laughing our heads off, and they're like, "What are they?"
Josh is over there doing the what is it, like the Japanese, like, please, the penance. But anyway, we would love to have you back on Smash, but I understand, and the truth is the league team does need you more. So
I have this thing called a fiance who I have to give my time to. So
women demanding that you pay attention to them. It's the worst.
Being fair, it's like 90% me wanting to spend time with her, but you know.
He's a smart man. See, this is why he's engaged. And I'm not. Because I have my attitude.
It's all good.
But yeah, by the way, I didn't mean to turn this into a personal questionnaire, but have y'all set a date yet?
Whenever I graduate, which hopefully soon, but no, we don't have an exact date yet. We're figuring out the viability of like how
Fair
to have
enough.
a wedding. 'Cause
Fair
we're
enough.
realizing weddings are expensive, and I also am trying to like do this thing called get a house.
Yeah, and for those of you at home that don't know this, I'm also a minister, so I've done a lot of weddings, and so I can attest to the expensive part.
I'm like,
I'm the least expensive part of the whole ceremony,
there's,
which is funny because it doesn't happen without me.
there's so many things to figure out. Interestingly enough, I'm actually the one who did my sister's wedding.
Okay, cool.
Went and got a certificate and everything to be able to do it.
Oh, in Georgia, you have to have a
Yeah.
certificate. In
Yeah.
Alabama, you don't need that.
In Georgia, you have to get a certificate.
Alabama, they'll just let any schmo do it. Although I have actually performed weddings in 3 different states. So I've done one in Kentucky, one in Florida, and then, of course, I've done like a dozen in Alabama. But anyway, marriage laws aside, we are about to get ready to go. It took us a little while to get the arena set up, so we're kind of killing time here. But it looks like the other team captain said that they're about to join here in a second. The other team has already signed in, and their players tonight are going to be Loki. Wow, got a celebrity playing tonight. Loki, Jiraiya Sensei. Wow, an all-star crew. Totoy, and No. So that'll be fun.
I feel like those are the 2 we have to watch out for.
With Jiraiya Sensei and Loki.
No, Totoy and No.
Yeah, that's true. It may be the case.
Those are the ones that are flying under the radar. That they're gonna be the ones that come smashing through.
Although if one of them is, they're what are you doing, Seth?
I don't know. I'm trying to. I'm sorry. I'm trying to untangle my cord, but it looks like mouse ears. So
It kind of does. Like you could stick those on your head and probably pick up TV signals.
exactly. Sorry, distracted.
Yeah. Well, why don't we, while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and take a look inside Regitar USA High-Res Arena and check out the guys and what they're doing. So, yeah, you can see Logan there on the couch. He's getting ready. So, I don't know if that means he's going to be sent in first, maybe. And there's Josh. Without a jersey, I might add. Why is he not in jersey? Someone's getting push-ups. He went to grab his jersey.
Gotta have it on before the camera start rolling.
That's right, Josh. It's so unprofessional. Dang. Anyway.
Heads. Who got? We won. We won the coin flip.
No.
No. Yeah, we said heads.
No. Oh, sorry. He typed in heads accidentally. So we said heads and then they said heads. So little typo on Miami-Dade's part. But yes, you are correct, Seth. We called heads, then they accidentally typed in heads, and then typed in coin flip, and so we got heads. So
Coin flip heads. It's practically the same word. Because when you think of coin flips, it always.
well, it's
heads.
half of it.
It's half of it.
It's exactly 50%.
halfway.
What are the odds?
Never mind.
50-50.
Is that copyright?
Wait, what were you?
I started singing halfway there.
Oh, Bon Jovi. Yeah, that is definitely copyrighted.
No one heard anything.
It's going to be like 80 years before that's no longer copyrighted. But anyway.
Yeah. Whoops.
So, yeah, it looks like we will ban first.
Nice.
So
that means we get. So it's ban, pick. Okay, so yeah, we pick.
Basically, yes.
Essentially. We get to pick between the final 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have the final decision on what.
So we have banned Pokemon Stadium 2.
Sad.
Interesting. Usually that's one
That's
that,
like the gentleman.
Yeah, I know. Most
that's the
people just
gentleman.
gentlemen to that one. That's interesting.
I
So-
do find it interesting. I don't know who's in, but
I think
cannot-
it's Logan, but I don't know
Yeah,
that
probably.
for sure.
makes sense if he's playing. Excuse me, if he's playing the character he normally plays.
And then Miami-Dade has banned Battlefield and Town and City.
Battlefield and TNC.
Which I hate both of those stages, so I'm fine with that.
Town and City's become my favorite stage.
Shut up, Seth.
Battlefield's a good neutral zone.
Battlefield's not... It's not terrible if you have a character that juggles a lot because you have that higher third platform.
It's also just got so much... It feels so safe under those platforms.
Something's wrong with you. Anyway.
Also, as a Thomas player, I can just up B and it goes straight to the top platform. It makes my up B a lot easier.
You would think zoners like me would actually like the platforms because it does make you feel safer, but the difference with me and you is I don't have a lot of good under-platform options. So if someone's on top of platform on top of me, that's actually not good for me.
You have a sword.
But it doesn't go through the platform. I'm too tiny. I can swing all day. It won't hit above platform.
They're sending in, by the way, so they're sending in No
is
on
Cloud,
and we're sending in 0 on Incineroar, so we're correct.
Yeah, I actually really like this setup because these are both characters that hit hard. Now, Cloud, much faster.
I mean, everyone's faster than Incineroar, being fair. He is the slowest walk and running speed in the entire game.
Right, but a lot of people look at Cloud and think that he's some slow bruiser, but Cloud actually has quite a bit of speed.
No.
He has speed and power. His problem is he can't recover.
Yeah, he doesn't have the best recovery. Ironically, I think Incineroar, I feel like, is generally known for being slow, maybe not having the best recovery.
Yeah,
But
I
really
would say
and truly,
it's mediocre recovery.
His recovery isn't nearly as bad as most people think, especially me.
Right.
He has really good horizontal recovery.
Well, and it's nowhere near as bad as Cloud's, because Cloud gets a certain distance off stage, and it doesn't matter what he does. He ain't making it back.
I mean, if he has limit break.
If he has limit break, he can go further, but depending on how far off stage he is, he can't make up that ground no matter how high he can get. And so
True.
that's the problem.
We will...
It looks like we sent in Link.
What?
Okay.
Oh, lag test real quick.
Oh, we're doing lag. Okay.
I was like, what? All right. Looks good.
Okay. Looks smooth enough to me.
Everyone was confused for a moment. What I will say, Cloud definitely has the advantage in disjoint in this.
Mm-hmm.
Incineroar, of course, being a bruiser. Very up in your face, grapply. And Cloud is... Cloud.
Yes, he is. Cloud is Cloud.
He has a
well done,
big
Seth.
sword.
he has a very large sword. That's a man sword right there.
It's, yeah, he just has a very... Titus would know. He has one now.
Yes. Titus
For
dressed
those
up
who
for
are
Cloud.
here for the Halloween
Right,
stream,
if you're watching the Halloween live stream, you remember that he was dressed up as Cloud and had a life-size Buster sword.
it was awesome.
It was
Go
pretty
check
legit.
it out. Had some really cool costumes there.
And if you want, you can still donate. The campaign's still open for another couple days. So
Awesome.
yeah,
That's good to know. I actually didn't know that. That's awesome.
yeah. If you go back and
it
watch
looks
it,
like
you
we're going
actually
into the
can
game.
still donate. Yeah. All right, so we're into our first game here.
All right, Incineroar versus Cloud. See what happens. Cloud, of course, just kind of sticking and chill, trying to play the safe game. Trying to rely a little bit on his disjoint there with the back airs. But Incineroar able to just kind of get up into his face, gets a solid grab off.
Yeah, and what his strategy is going to have to be here is...
So, oh, sorry.
I was going to say, what his strategy is going to have to be here is use the extra range that his sword gives him to try to attack Incineroar before he can get in close enough.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to kind of play it safe, play it back. Kind of getting lucky there with Incineroar stepping up just a little too quickly. Incineroar getting the revenge there, able to get off a solid hit. Has Cloud off stage. Unfortunately, tries to read a low recovery. Not quite getting it. Just... All right, that was a little risky.
It was a little risky, but it's all right. He had full shield. Cloud had not properly shield pressured before then, so...
Well,
wow. That'll do
that
it.
was I did not realize that Cloud was at kill percent from the middle of the stage, but I guess he was.
Yeah,
Really good
Cloud
revenge
is
there.
fairly heavy because of that big sword, but he's not quite as heavy as you might assume.
I'm pretty sure he's considered a medium weight.
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Something like that, yeah.
Nowhere near the weight that Incineroar is, but you know.
Right. The Wampus Kitty, he hits hard and is really heavy.
I will say this Cloud has been using up his limit as soon as he gets it every time.
Yeah.
So not really applying any pressure with it. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's accidental.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. As somebody who subs Cloud myself, I can tell you that sometimes you can get into that just auto shoot mode because you really want to. Oh, wow. And there goes the second stock.
Because something to note with Cloud's limit break is that for as long as he has it, he also gets a boost to all of his other stats.
He does.
And
There it goes.
That's the classic.
The 0 to death. It's so nasty.
Never. When the opportunity presents itself, why not go for it?
You have to. You have to.
Down throw into up B. I think it's only true if they only true if they hold in. But you know.
Yes, they have to DIN. But that, as a player, that is your instinct to hold in.
Definitely. 9 times out of 10, what you want to do is DIN because, like, you know, if you DIN, that's less knockback, right? That's what you want.
That's exactly what you want.
At low percents, that's never what you want.
No.
You never want that at low percents. Always DI out until you're at kill percent.
Right. But yeah, so Logan Ling, he likes to live dangerously.
Absolutely. And also, Logan starting off with a 3-0 sweep.
But, you know, that really was strategically a good move because, yes, there's some risk involved. But the thing is, Incineroar was already at like 120, 130-ish.
He was 100% at, if I get tapped, I die percent.
Right, because, again, Cloud being a faster character, you may not think this, but Cloud can kill with almost anything at that percentage.
I'm pretty sure his dash attack at the right place on stage probably could have killed.
Probably so. And if he'd got off any of his specials, that would have been it for Incineroar. So Logan deciding to take a risk to avoid a later risk.
Yeah, exactly. All things considered, kill as early as you can because
yep, you want to keep all the stocks.
The later the game goes, the higher the chance you have of losing a stock. So, yeah.
But yeah,
really smart.
The Wampus Kitty coming in clutch there. Now Faulkner has a 12 still has all 12 stocks, and they're going up against Miami-Dade, who is now down by 3. So Faulkner with a commanding lead now. And they're going to be sending in Jiraiya Sensei as Link.
Oh, okay.
So, interesting.
So Link is... I wonder how this is going to go. Link has all the tools he needs to be able to ledge guard Incineroar incredibly well, especially with the remote bomb.
Right. Adult Link is a better ledge guarder almost entirely because of ledge bomb.
Yeah, just the fact that he can use that remote bomb and blow it up whenever he wants. It makes ledge guarding so strong for him, especially into a matchup like Incineroar, who doesn't have that many options to get back to stage. He can make it a decent distance, but his actual options aren't much. He's pretty direct. You know where he's going to go.
Well, the thing about Link is, and this is true for any Link, whether you're talking adult toon or young, the advantage of Link is that you basically force your enemy to approach you in a specific way, and then you can react to the specific way that they're trying to approach.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Seth is getting sleepy like me. My sleepiness is getting contagious. I have not slept, so like in the past about 36 hours.
I thought I was bad.
Well, it's because I was working on a paper last night. But
I was gaming, and I may have stayed up too late.
Okay, well, you know, it happens. I was working on my term paper, so I did at least have a good reason for staying up all night.
I didn't, but you know. All right.
All right, and the Shadow Link skin.
All right, I like it.
I like it too.
Matching.
And it's funny because they're both extremely dark on a very bright and happy, colorful stage.
So I will say, Incineroar has probably going to have an easy time getting Rage because Link's going to have tons of projectiles.
Yeah, you can kind of feed off of that
on its round back, where he can pretty easily get it. That being said, he hasn't been able to yet, even though he's been going for it.
And, you know, the thing is...
There it is.
There it is. For a projectile, Boomerang does a surprising amount of damage.
How much percentage did that just deal? Because I thought he was at like maybe 20 before he got hit, and now he's okay. He's not dead yet.
No, he's not dead yet. That
Or
was
is he?
that hit hard, but it's not going to kill at that percentage.
It nearly did. The back throw, I mean, nearly killed him.
It would have killed younger Toon Link, but adult Link is a little
Talk
heftier.
about a hard read.
Yeah.
He just sat there and charged up smash and was like, "You're going to roll," and Link rolled.
Yeah, Logan's kind of cooking here.
Not quite literally.
Yeah, well, I
He's
mean,
on fire.
He's on fire, so.
Trying to go for something here.
Yeah, I think he's playing. He played a little
bomb.
risky there and then got caught by the ledge trap.
Yeah, bomb there doing what we were talking about. Very strong, and if you happen to be hanging off ledge when that goes off, yeah, it puts you into a tech situation, which
You don't want to be.
Yeah, not really something I would say that's very well known. The Link doing a really good job of spacing him out, not letting the Incineroar get in.
Right, because the last thing you want is to be face-to-face with an Incineroar.
Like he was 5 seconds ago,
Right.
first stock. And now he's just doing a good job walling him out.
Yeah, Logan's just going to have to be patient and play the approach game.
Trying to, but also
Oh, and
Yeah.
not quite able to
was sent a
recover.
little too far out.
He misses just by a little bit, and the Link now actually at a stock advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, Logan can definitely pull this out. He's just got to get the timing down and read that approach game. You notice this Link is actually not mixing up his projectiles much at all.
I mean, he doesn't really need to. He just has a wall built up. If Incineroar can get in, stuff like this happens. But if he's not able to get in, oh, that being said, Incineroar trying to prove a point.
No, and I mean, like I said, as a Link player, this is exactly what I would want to do too. Is like, as long as he's over there, he can't hurt me. That's the strategy that Link is going for here.
That forward tilt, deceptively strong.
Uh-huh.
Incineroar trying to take one more stock at least here, if ever
Oh,
possible. And there it is. The rage buffed back air,
Yep.
sealing that.
That back air actually comes out surprisingly fast for such a slow character.
Incineroar really slow walking speed, but decent air speed and has some decently fast aerials. So
Yep. And he can kind of surprise you because of that. Like, it actually can throw off your timing because you're not expecting it to pop out that fast. Oh, and gets rage back.
I was about to say, Incineroar about to have max rage. 100% capable.
Ooh.
Incineroar essentially probably kills with the next move. Yep.
That's it.
Oh, nope, not quite.
Wow. It was close.
Okay. There it is.
Oh, there it is. The up tilt.
Up smash.
Oh, sorry, up smash. Yes.
I'm about to say.
It's so goofy because it hits behind him.
It hits. It's very goofy. It hits like everywhere.
Yeah, so Miami-Dade now down to 6.
Yeah.
Faulkner at 10.
Doing a really good job taking 2 stocks from Logan before going out. It looked like he probably had Logan on his last ropes, but Rage, Incineroar plus Rage plus his down B Rage is very, very difficult to not die to if you get hit.
Yes.
And unfortunately for Miami-Dade, Logan was able to barely weave his way through those projectiles and get down to it. Love to see it on our side.
For sure. It's
Absolutely
heartbreaking for the Link because he was doing
so
really
close.
well, and then Logan just kind of started picking up his patterns and playing much better against him.
As a Samus player, I understand. I
There's
very
a
much.
fair bit of sympathy there.
Yeah, I sympathize immensely because that's exactly what happens every time I play against an Incineroar. Look, it is a great matchup for zoners. Incineroar has a really difficult time getting in, but the problem is if you're the one who's doing the zoning and you make the tiniest mistake, you lose your entire stock for it
Yeah.
because that's how the character works.
Mm-hmm. It's that's the thing against Incineroar. He can just swing really quickly, he can swing a match from being unfavorable to very favorable. And it looks like they've decided to send in Totoy on Zero Suit Samus. Interesting.
I told you, this is one of the guys to watch out for.
Zero Suit is an interesting character because to be a good Zero Suit player, and we know this because Cam is actually a Zero Suit player as well, there's so much precision that's required.
Really and truly.
Yeah. There are more precise characters like Sheik, but they are few and far between. Zero Suit, you have to be incredibly precise in your movements, and because of that, generally Zero Suit doesn't do as well in online play unless you have somebody that really can get the timing down.
Yeah, that's why Cam, one of our better players and an amazing ZSS player, tends to not play ZSS online just because of the precision requirement.
Right.
Does not mix well with delay. But that being
Unfortunately,
said,
no.
He's proven himself to some extent that it can be done.
So while I think in generally, like if this match were in person, I would give the advantage, taking Logan out of the picture, just give me the characters. I would say Zero Suit
ZSS
definitely has an advantage over Incineroar. But in an online environment, I'm tempted to say that Incineroar actually has the advantage over Zero Suit.
We will see what happens, to be sure. That being said, ZSS is a pretty light character without her armor. So we will see what happens. We have to give up 2 stocks here. And Logan looking... Honestly, he's probably looking to try and get another sweep. But...
Yeah, I mean...
At the very least, he wants to get
if he
one more
wants to
stock.
sweep, I'm okay with this. This is strictly left up to Logan. So
Well,
using Zaire,
I can tell you this ZSS seems to have a decent idea of what she's doing.
yeah.
Because just... That being said, the grab out of air, not a ton of percentage because he didn't have...
Yeah, he loves reading the get up from ledge and do that.
Yeah. He's really good at it, too. Good read there from the ZSS using grab there.
Yeah, I was about to say, so that's going to be something that is going to be, I think, a little bit more difficult for Logan to overcome, is that she has that tether grab, and he likes to be patient and use shield a lot, and tether grab doesn't negate it, but it certainly makes it tougher to play around.
That neutral B comes out so fast.
Uh-huh.
Deceptively fast. Let's see. I will say the ZSS player playing very patient, doing a really good job.
Wanting to wait out, yeah.
Yeah, not falling for the counters.
Oh, and
I get
actually...
a little bit of shield poke there.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Really good read.
Yeah.
Really good read there from the ZSS player.
Stun below ledge. That's unfortunate.
Called out that the Incineroar saved his jump, but jumped maybe a tad high, popping up just a little bit above the ledge, allowing him to hit him with that down smash there. And stun him so he could, just for the kill.
Yeah, and that's one of Zero Suit Samus's most useful and most unique, because not many characters have stun except for like Corrin.
Yeah.
She's able to use stun there in a very effective way,
Yeah.
and that somewhat negates the precision requirements to play the character, because if your enemy's stunned, you don't have to be as precise. You can kind of take your time and aim correctly.
Oh, a little bit.
Uh,
I'm looking forward to seeing who we send in against this. Logan doing an amazing job taking 6 stocks.
Yeah, so he goes on a 6-stock run, takes out 2 people for his 3, and we are sending in Raeff on K-Rool.
Wasting no time. Sending in K-Rool.
Yep, and Josh has requested their bans.
They are figuring them out.
Yeah, so
So sorry, everybody.
Raeff is going to be able to pick this one up, be able to take on this Zero Suit.
I will say Raeff probably having some of the most, even though he's new, him and Cam play quite a lot, probably has a ton of experience against ZSS.
Probably so. That works in our favor.
I will say it's a matchup that probably favors ZSS a little bit.
Probably so.
I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that for anyone who actually knows.
Well, the thing
unless I'm
is,
right.
K-Rool's a low tier, so most of his matchups are bad.
But yeah, it's like I feel pretty confident in saying most matchups for K-Rool are bad. So K-Rool
true.
players make up for just being really good.
Really quirky, really unpredictable, and really good.
So the bans are Smashville, FD, Battlefield. I feel like we know where we're going.
I don't know, Seth. Where could it be? You want to go out on a limb and make a wild prediction?
Probably
They picked Small Battlefield.
Exactly.
No one saw it coming.
If
It's
you're going to give it to us for free, we'll take it.
we will take that happily.
Have fun getting off ledge.
Yeah.
Although
Yes, exactly.
It is ZSS who probably has some of the best mix-ups to get off ledge. with
Well,
flip kick.
I was about to
and
say
all that,
flip
so-
kick is just such a wild move to get back on ledge.
Like being completely fair, ZSS has some of the most unpredictable recovery options.
Much
Out of
like her,
All the characters.
as we just mentioned, Sheik, another character that requires a lot of precision. One of the ways that they balance that is they have a lot of quirky get back on stage, because if you could ledge trap and ledge guard Zero Suit Samus and Sheik easily, they would not be viable characters.
That's why Little Mac is Little Macking and Ganondorf are the two lowest.
That's right.
Here.
That's exactly right.
And that's exactly why, unfortunately,
That's why.
despite the fact both of them can kill you at like 0.
No, it's true. That is how they balance the game.
And Little Mac having armor on all of his smash attacks. It's crazy. But
No, I think what
But
we're
it's
going
also
to see
because
here
if
is they're going to
looks like the
do
game
the best
starts.
they can to play the get-off game, but that doesn't work nearly as well against K-Rool as it does against Incineroar, because K-Rool does have some range options with Crown and
Yep.
with Blunderbuss.
K-Rool having a lot more ranged options, also has all that belly armor.
Yes, I do love the belly armor. It's like the most American of all Smash powers. America! By the way, it's election day tomorrow, so go vote. Vote for K-Rool.
I mean, he's a king, so
He
you know,
is
he knows
right. He's
how to,
he's the political leader. He
he
leads
knows
the
what he's doing.
he leads the Kremlings. Is that how you say it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Nintendo, hire voice actors for your games, so I can pronounce things.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure K-Rool actually did have a voice actor. Yeah, there's the flip kick we were talking about.
Oh wow!
Was not ready to
Man.
expect that.
Didn't see that one coming. So Zero Suit doing a really good job of keeping K-Rool away from her. So even K-Rool's anti-zoning options not as effective as you would like to see.
ZSS doing ZSS things.
Yep.
Namely, dodging everything and just bouncing around.
And then SDing. So
That's also pretty, in my experience, anytime I try and play the character, that's what happens. But that might be...
that happen. I was about to say I think that might be more player set. That happens to you with lots of characters.
You got to give them one homie stock, right?
Oh wow! And the second
Unfortunate.
time getting the stage spike.
Unfortunate. The timing for the tech there a little off online.
Yeah, and I was actually wondering about that, because Raeff is one of the best techers we have, and yet twice
Oh, yeah.
now he's been stage spiked, and so
It's just probably a little bit of the delay that comes with playing online. He's so used to playing online, the timing is surprisingly different.
yeah. And teching is something that has to happen at just the right time, and if you're off by even a little bit, it will not work.
Trying to go for a spike there, didn't quite work. Looking for anything. ZSS also being able to mix up her grab and her side B. They look
Oh,
very
and that's going to
similar.
be a stock right there.
Really good stock.
Welcome to the swamp. Oh, and a
Good
nice dash
hit
attack.
combo for 33%.
Yep. Now it looks like he's got the timing down a lot better. He's able to stay in close with Zero Suit without her being able to get him off of her.
Just
Oh, and
unfortunate.
again, all three of those
I
stocks were
will
taken
say
by stage spike.
ZSS having a really, really good option whenever he's forced to go off stage like that. Just the drop off back air, it's so fast, and if you're not used to playing online to tech, that's really hard to tech.
Yeah, so now Miami-Dade has taken Faulkner's 6-stock advantage down to only 2 stocks.
I about to say, K-Rool still keeping it at an advantage for us.
Yes.
We are not at 2 stocks. Ignore the leaderboard. It's fine.
Wait, what now?
Nothing.
Oh. But yeah, we're at a 2-stock advantage. We're up by 2.
Yes.
So we can. I don't know who. I would probably send in Cam just because he's so familiar with how to fight Zero Suit.
Maybe, or maybe you just send in. Or maybe you leave in the back. Who knows?
Maybe. Cam is one of the better players. He's very often the anchor. So leaving him in as anchor is not bad, but I would probably go ahead and throw Cam in there and just trust Cam to be able to take this stock and take it quickly, probably only losing 1 stock in the process if he does. Captain Falcon, a much better matchup for Zero Suit. So if they do Captain Falcon, oh no, they're going to send in Moniker on DDD.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking might end up happening. Just looking for a quick ledge guard. Does have to be careful with the Gordo.
I was about to say, probably going to try to use Gordo to keep her off ledge.
Yeah. Got to be a little careful because she has a lot of options to send Gordo back. She's really fast, has decent disjoint, has plenty of, not as many good projectiles for it, but she still has projectiles that are capable of throwing it back. So got to be a little careful of that. But
the thing that I would worry about is that DDD is slow.
He's not as slow as you'd think.
No, but he is significantly slower than Zero Suit, which is what matters in this matchup. Huh?
That's most characters.
I know.
Yeah. Looking forward to see how this goes. He only has to take 1 stock.
Yeah.
For
just
off
one.
his ZSS. So it's basically he wants to do his best, and this is one reason I'm not too surprised. DD, big and heavy, as long as he doesn't get also has armor on the up portion of his recovery.
That's true.
So isn't likely to get back aired into stage spike.
And they have banned Kalos, Final Destination, and Battlefield.
I'm not sure what he's gonna pick here. If I were to guess, I would almost think there's a chance he choose small Battlefield again.
That's probably what I would go with.
Just for the smaller stage, but I don't know. The smaller stage might work against him or might work for him. I don't know.
In my opinion, when you're playing a zoner and you're a not zoner, you want less space because that's less ground to have to cover.
Yeah, it just kind of depends. It lets him get a little closer. We're going to Smashville, by the way.
Yep.
That also makes sense.
We will be in Smashville.
I like Smashville.
I do not, but that's okay.
It's got Smashville's the one with the single platform in the center. A little annoying to deal with at times, but that does give him a lot of protection that you can kind of sit under.
And it's not going to interrupt his Gordo very much.
No, if anything, it can provide him a little bit of a surprise with the way Gordo moves.
Right.
It can kind of skid across the top of that if he does it right. So
that's true too. And Gordo, it's not a great projectile because it can be thrown back at you, but it is extremely unpredictable. And that's really its biggest strength is that you can't always tell what path it's going to take or how long it's going to take to get there.
And sometimes it getting thrown back is exactly what he wants because he can send it right back.
That's true. He can also use Inhale.
And every time it gets thrown around, it becomes stronger.
That's true. It does have a force multiplier. And away we go.
Just got to get fancy with it.
Bye, Zero Suit. I love DDD's paint me like one of your French girls taunt. Oh, and we see the first instance of Gordo working against him and for him. So it's just,
say.
Yeah, it's about a 50-50 shot at this point.
Kind of went for a hard read there.
Yeah.
Almost worked. ZSS just kind of being fast enough that
it didn't matter. Oh, and he does the inhale.
Okay.
And
really
again,
good ledge guarding here. That being said, ZSS doing her ZSS thing of being near impossible to actually edge guard effectively. Those stars
Nice.
always coming in clutch.
See, I think the platform actually hurt him there.
But now he's here and it works for him.
Yo, nice.
Really, really good read there.
Made it to where she really had no good options,
Oh.
and she gets the plant
But he's still alive, not
'Cause he-
edge, and he's big.
because he is hefty. He's a hefty boy.
And this is one of the reasons I kind of suspect that they might send a DD. DD being heavy, able to hold on to that stock longer than normal.
Oh, and just
it is,
a
the
normal up tilt. Yeah,
Up tilt.
I like it.
one, It is surprisingly fast.
I'm a fan.
It is so much faster than it feels like it has any right being. I'll be honest.
And the captain coming in and getting that stock very quickly
Yeah.
did put him at pretty high damage, but I'm able to
Yeah.
go ahead and close the deal,
I'm
and
about to
now
say-
we're a whole player ahead of them
Yeah.
now.
The important part is they didn't lose a stock.
That's right.
That's exactly what Miami-Dade was hoping would not happen.
Right.
But it's exactly what we were hoping would happen.
Because now their back is not like absolutely against the wall, but they have to
They have
basically
to,
be twice as good as us.
exactly.
and they
have
don't
to
want
take
that.
twice as many stocks as their 1% has to take twice as many as our dude. Essentially, they have to be Logan.
Ooh, Loki as Lucina. Now Lucina quick, and she's kind of poor man's Marth. No tippers. But-
She's kind of just better, Marth.
No. She is better Marth if you're less skilled. She is worse Marth if you're really skilled. So it's one of those things that, like, if you're a pretty good Smash player, you go with Lucina. If you're a really good Smash player, you go with Marth. It's all about how good you are at spacing.
Yeah, I won't disagree. But also just it allows you to rush down a little better.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you more options, and the combos are different because of it. You don't have Marth Sour Spot combos, which
True.
for those who remember John enjoyed playing Marth because all he knew how to do was the Sour Spot combos.
That's a very John thing to be good at, too.
He doesn't like Lucina because he doesn't know any of her combos.
But
he only knows the Sour Spot combos with Marth.
so
hilarious.
yeah, Lucina has a decent amount of range, and
Looks like we're going to PS2, by the way.
yes, and DDD is a big fella. So
I will say Lucina, being a swordy, has lots of disjoint, but does have to kind of get up in your face. If she's good at timing her aerials, she can hit the Gordo back, but doesn't have a ton outside of that to deal with it.
and she's relatively light, so DDD should be able to get some fairly early kills. Not going to have to wait around for.
I think she's a little lighter than Cloud.
Yeah, she is. If I'm remembering correctly, which means
All
that
the
he's going to
swordies
be
are
able to
around a
kill
similar
at like just
weight.
barely over 100. So
It just kind of depends on what he uses.
right.
Let's see. All right, and we're getting into the game, it seems.
Yep. All right. So here we go. Lucina and King DDD for match 1
D3.
or set 1.
D3. I'm trying to do something.
He wanted to taunt.
Everyone throwing out tilts.
Oh,
Yeah, I love. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but just the absolute confusion from Josh when he threw out an up tilt, and because they both threw out a tilt at the same time, Lucina just happened to duck right below his up tilt.
yeah. She is not that tall. All right, so Josh is playing a very patient game here. Just kind of waiting for her to come to
Just
him because she has to
controlling the
rush
center.
down.
Yeah, Lucina is the one who has to approach here. And I will say, Josh or Kaizen doing a good job of just controlling the center of the stage. Generally, just a good rule of thumb is to try and control the center of the stage. It's the place where it's hardest to kill you, and it's just a good place. Good roll read there from the
Yep.
Lucina. Stuck on ledge a little bit, but
Nice
I
grab
will say,
coming up from ledge there.
DDD has a really strong grab out of shield, like really fast, has a ton of range. He's kind of just able to sit and shield for free against Lucina. because he's always going to be able to do that. If she tries to attach shield, she doesn't have as many good options.
Oh, and he
Really
gets the
good
down
forward
spike.
air. Was able to get a stage spike there that could not be teched.
And just stop, Seth. No,
Sorry.
no, you're good. Gordo coming out there and really being kind of a thorn in Lucina's side.
Literally.
Ah, I see what you did there. Yeah, Gordo.
I mean, if it's going to keep working,
Don't stop. I mean, if it's gonna keep working. Oh, and really nice.
dash attack.
Just dash attack.
Is such a good kill move for no reason. It's super slow.
And what's so funny is it looks hilarious because he just basically face plants right in front of him.
But it's one of his best kill moves.
It is. It really
that
is.
thing kills earlier than some smash attacks.
Oh, and
Speaking of
able to
smash
catch him off the side of the ledge there with that smash.
Didi having to be a little early just to have enough momentum to get to ledge.
And just gonna hammer away here. Oh, wow! I really
Hammer
thought that she had
time.
lost it. It is hammer time. Gets the rocket hammer for the kill. Josh is having fun over there. I love to see it. All right.
Really, really solid reads there from Josh. Doing really well. Good read on that.
Yeah, you can see inside the Skyloft right now. The guys are in good spirits. They're having a good time.
Actually, you can't see anything.
Well, yeah, the camera is not on them right now, but sorry.
I
But
was trying to find the cameras. I could never remember.
no, the camera's right over there. Yeah,
Did we have another one at some point? Though, like over here.
we did, and we moved it over there.
Oh, that's the one. Okay,
Yes, I moved it.
I
It
can't keep
took a
up.
very, very long time. Anyway.
Looks like we're calling heads or tails again.
They're wanting to do another coin flip. Usually, loser just takes advantage. You act as though the person that lost the last one gets priority, but they opted for coin flip. So, we win tail. We win again. So, we won the coin flip. We're going to go ahead and ban.
Yeah, so we ban first.
Right.
So we get to pick the stage.
That's right.
Let's see.
So, who do you send in first on this one? Do you think?
We could mix it up. Just send in Cam first.
You could. Yeah.
Just make
They
sure
haven't seen Cam.
Yeah, just make sure Cam gets some time to play. Let Cam play.
Let Cam play.
Yeah, exactly.
Hashtag let Cam play.
Exactly.
You know, we could do like that last scene in Rudy. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Where the whole crowd just like slowly chants Rudy, Rudy. So they put Rudy in. So just Cam, 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 Cam.
Cam.
We're embarrassing Cam over here.
Play.
Now, I don't know if they put in Cam first because they may just want to
Keep him as anchor. But,
yeah, keep him as anchor and then
And it
use-
looks like they're doing the smart thing and just doing the same thing as last time.
Yeah, I think so. It worked last time.
I mean, Incineroar is just such a good lead because
The only thing I would worry about with this is what happens if they send in that same Link that was fairly effective at shutting him down and they decide to send him in first because we put Incineroar in first last time.
I mean, what they would have to do is, like, if things went exactly the same as last time, they would send in the Link. The Link would lose 3 stocks, we'd lose 2, and then they would either, if they send in the ZSS, we can take her out early. ZSS can take him without losing a stock. But if they send in either of the other two, both of the other two, I think, got 3 stocked by him. Or, no, one of the other two got 3 stocked by him.
He got his first match was a 3 stock.
Yeah.
So yeah,
wouldn't wanna send
if we
him.
get exactly the same scenario as last time, I agree. But if they either send in Zero Suit or Link first, which there's at least a 50-50 shot, then it's, I mean, Logan can definitely win against
Oh,
them.
yeah.
But
I will say
it is harder.
I will say in their position, I would probably send in Link first just because of how well he did.
Yeah, Link's a pretty solid first pick anyway. He's one that doesn't have a ton of really hard counters.
And based on our team from what they saw, he would probably do decently into us.
Yeah, so honestly, I probably send in Link first if I was them, and that's the reason that I probably wouldn't send Logan in first. But, Logan in first is definitely not a bad pick.
But also, most people just like to go same. Most people don't like to change it up. Just leave it the same and see what happens.
Yep. So we banned Smashville, they banned Battlefield and Pokemon Stadium 2, so we have opted for Small Battlefield.
Yep. Looks like we're going to Small Battlefield.
Neither has announced which player they will be playing first. It sounded like you were doing the intro to the Agent P theme.
I was, and then I stopped.
Okay. I was about to say, that's what I was picking up.
I was.
Agent P. I don't know what that was. That was weird.
What?
No, it was my phone.
Oh, I genuinely had no clue where that came from.
I forgot to silence it.
I heard it through here.
No, I forgot to silence it before. Okay, so basically exactly what I predicted. They sent in Zero Suit, and Incineroar is on the other side. So this is Logan's chance to redeem himself a little bit.
This is his
and he's already
chance for some
doing
revenge.
Yeah.
The last hit of that when they're kind of catching him.
He could literally use revenge.
Exactly. There we go.
Nice. See, that's the thing. Zero Suit took a damage advantage very early, but Incineroar only has to hit you a couple times to bring you back up to his damage level.
And also, the higher percentage he is, the more rage he has.
That's also true.
Not good for anyone other than the Incineroar.
Ooh.
Because that nearly killed.
He can need her. Uh-oh.
I will say, ZSS, I think, having a frame 1 jab.
Oh, and nice up air that winds up putting Miami-Dade at their first lead of the evening.
Yeah, really good call out there from the ZSS.
Man, what a mash out by Logan there. He got out of that almost instantly. And
the ZSS doing a really good job of just spacing everything, mixing things up, keeping Incineroar on his toes and distant.
Yep.
ZSS just kind of being really, really difficult
There it is.
to approach, but
That's going to be it.
gets the stock there, gets the grab. All he needed was like 2 reads, and that was the stock.
Yep.
And essentially, it's going to be who can read better. Can ZSS just never get hit, as she is good at doing, clearly? Or can Incineroar get the read?
See, that's the thing, is that even though Zero Suit's doing very well in this matchup, it's so much pressure on the Zero Suit because basically she only has to make 2 or 3 mistakes and she's dead.
Exactly. I will say this is probably the stock. Yep.
Yep, it is.
I was about to say.
You get buried at 140.
The same thing kind of applies to ZSS. She is unfortunate.
Ooh.
Unfortunate misinput there.
Yeah.
Losing the stock. Still took one. Does leave Miami-Dade up by 2 stocks.
Yeah,
here.
2 stocks up.
So really, really good start and lead from them. Good call out on them saying that we'd send in the same person first.
Yep, that's 100% what I would have
and
done in their
sent
position.
What they thought was their best counter. Doing really well there.
That is 100% what I would have done if I were in their position. And so really good strategy by the Sharks there. And it looks like we're going to be sending in Moniker on D2D, so we're going to try to counter them with someone that we had a really good counter against last time. Very smart, since Raeff did well against the Zero Suit, but did struggle a little bit. I think Moniker is probably the best matchup we have against this CSS.
I think this is hopefully going to be really good. Just set. If it all goes well, what we would hope for is that he's able to take both these stocks without losing anything, just kind of even up the score. But
That would be great, yeah.
that would be great. But the ZSS does seem to be very, very good.
I think it's clear that she's their best character.
Very possibly. At the very
Just based
least-
on what we've seen tonight.
Yeah, she's done, or at the very least, she's probably their best into us. Has done really good, taking a lot of stocks. Cannot wait to see how Faulkner responds to this, essentially. So we got.
They have banned Smashville, Final Destination, and Halabastion.
All right. They're banning all the flat stages and the
Basically, yes. The flatter it is, the more they don't want to play there.
and the single platforms.
And it looks like they're going to be going to small battlefield. Would remind the audience that tonight is also the final regular season game of the Smash White season.
Yeah.
So both of our Smash seasons coming to an end tonight in terms of the regular season, but both have already clinched playoff spots. So there will be
Exactly.
more Smash Bros this year, just not in the regular season.
Tune in
And here
to
we
find
go.
out when.
That's right.
Also,
Zero
tune
Suit
in
versus
after this to see
D2D.
how the white game goes.
Okay.
Alrighty, looks like we were ready for this to go.
Yep. Did he just super
The-
armor through that?
Yeah, DDD just armoring through with down B, kind of calling out the ZSS there a little bit.
It's so funny because both of these characters are trying really hard to get the other in a ledge trap situation.
Exactly, both of them being really good at dealing with that. I would say DD probably better in the ledge trap situation. ZSS just kind of being probably better in the neutral. Really good
Yeah,
get up attack there.
excellent get up with there.
Good adjustment from the ZSS player.
Did you say adjustment?
Adjustment. An adjustment.
We're just making up words here, guys.
Hey, they're playing against Josh, so.
We're at college. We can do that.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. And unfortunately, does a
Quick
very
stock.
good read on that get up right there.
Really good, I will say, really good adjustments from this ZSS. Kind of not falling for the stuff that killed her last time.
Oh, and Gordo comes out, but kind of hurts both of them.
All right. What I will say,
And gets caught by it on the back end. That was funny. That's the thing about the Gordo. It lingers. Good read there by Josh.
good read. Let's see. All right.
Oh, nice.
Good up tilt.
Yep.
Just looking for anything to try and kill there.
He hit her with his beanie. The beanie of doom.
I was about to say, unfortunately, ZSS having a lot of good shield pressure doesn't really... has a lot of safe on-shield options, so he's not able to get the grab out of shield that he's been
Oh, and very well timed and well placed forward air.
Stocks and percentages are even.
Yep.
Oh, really, really close.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
really, really solid play there. The ZSS trying to go for a cheeky spike, just trying to end the game early. But Josh doing really good job dodging it.
Yes, he
and
did.
is able to take the reversal, steals the ZSS's jump so that she cannot make it back. Jump or flip kick, I don't know which it was that was coming out. But manages to seal it with that back air and would have survived anyhow on his own. I actually didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Because D2D is so heavy, people sometimes underestimate. I'm not saying that Zero Suit did this, but people sometimes underestimate how good his recovery is.
Oh, yeah.
He has one of the better recoveries in the game. Yeah.
Me.
But yeah, so D2D able to survive through, and the Zero Suit played very well. But now that the Zero Suit's out of the way, it's honestly looking a lot better for Faulkner. That was by far the one that gave us the most trouble in the last one.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are still down 2 stocks.
Yes.
But feeling pretty. I bet Faulkner's feeling a bit more confident now after that initial sweep. But
For sure.
kind of a funny thing here. They're sending in Nono, who is their initial player. Who did they send in first?
Let me go ahead and look through and
Who did
find
Nono
that
play
real
last
quick.
time?
Who was No?
He was their first player.
Okay, so Totoi was the Zero Suit.
Yeah.
Sensei was the Link. Let's see.
Up a little more.
No is Cloud.
Yeah.
So this is their Cloud.
This was their Cloud player. Now he's coming in as Kirby, which absolutely
slightly different.
a bit
A
different,
slightly different character.
a bit different. Also kind of funny.
I mean, they're close. No, they're not. Completely different.
but kind of funny. Deity and Kirby.
Yes.
It's a actual matchup.
It's a canon match.
canon matchup. I can't wait to see how it goes.
There we go.
I think Kirby's technically supposed to win this, but I don't think Josh is going to let that happen.
No. Josh he's got the eye of the tiger, or the eye of the penguin. I'm not sure which it is, but
That being said, I do think he's on one stock, so he wants to try and even things up and take at least 2 stocks if possible.
right. If Josh comes out of this and leaves Miami-Dade only having 1 stock advantage, he will have done his job. But you know that he really wants to be able to take the 2 and
I
tie
love
things
just
up.
the happy look on the Penguin's face as he rises up.
To his doom. Here we go.
That is quickly becoming one of my favorite taunts. Just DDD dancing around in a circle.
Yeah, the Kirby, much faster, able to take on some damage, but
Has a good combo game,
yep. But despite the fact,
especially into DD with allergies. That being said, if you do an unsafe option on shield, you're gonna get punished for it.
yep. And both of them taking damage from the Gordo there. The Gordo giveth and the Gordo taketh away.
Josh doing a really good job. Just
Oh, nice.
good call out.
Love that.
Just using Gordo to try and space out this Kirby, using his section ability to send the Gordo essentially faster, make the Gordo faster.
Yeah, Kirby, much smaller, much lighter. Oh, wow.
That being said, has a really strong smash attack.
Yes.
And kind of calling out that Gordo there. Gordo not at all covering the bottom half of Josh and essentially leaving just enough room for that foot to come flying through.
Yeah, unfortunately, he wasn't able to take even a single stock.
Not able to take a stock, but still did really good.
He did really well. He just got a little unlucky and wasn't expecting that forward smash right there on ledge. Probably should have recovered a little lower, but hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, he was just looking to try and make his recovery a little safer compared to what he normally play.
I think what he was going to go for, and I mean he can correct me afterward if I'm wrong. I think what he was trying to go for is he was going to try to get close to ledge, throw out Gordo to make his return a little bit safer, and then recover from below ledge.
Yeah.
But he got a little too close, and that allowed Kirby's foot to get him.
Unfortunately, Gordo throwing out Gordo that close to ledge kind of leaves you a little unsafe already, especially against those shorter characters.
Well, because they can also return it as well.
Well, they can return it, but more importantly, just kind of leaves you exposed for a little bit.
Right.
Because with him falling, it's not likely that he'll get hit by it. But
Right. But that is the way that it is. But now with the Kirby, I think that was probably the right call, sending in Kirby instead of Cloud. I think that Cloud would have had a harder time taking that stock.
certainly, Cloud, not the best recovery, and would have died very easily to any of DDD's traps.
Yeah, the ledge trap game is very strong with DDD, and the ledge recovery game with Cloud is, well, it's
Ledge
almost
trap is strong
non-existent.
with this one.
Yes. It's like the Force.
Looks like, we're sending in Cam.
Oh, is it Cam?
Yes, we're sending in Cam on Captain Falcon.
On Falcon? Okay.
This is going.
I was about to say, do I need to tell Cody to do the thing? But no, he's playing as Captain Falcon.
We never actually stated who we were going as, apparently, though.
Oh, did we not? Oh, well, it'll be a fun surprise for them. Oh, we did. It wasn't auto scrolling.
Oh,
That was my fault.
never mind.
Some ladder combos.
I was about to say, good old bread and butter Captain Falcon.
So, yeah, this is going to be a combo versus combo game with what we've seen from this Kirby so far. Who can be put into a combo faster? That is going to be the nice little dash attack there. Get Kirby off of him. Good read on that get up.
You know what I would love to see?
Falcon Punch.
I want to see Kirby get the Falcon Punch.
I really don't.
Maybe not hit it, but I want to see Kirby at least attempt it.
I mean, if he attempts it and then gets punished for it, I'm okay with that.
I just want to see it happen. I want to see them both throw out a Falcon Punch.
Oh, nice. I love that down air. One of Falcon's best options.
Falcon down air is one of the most satisfying moves in the whole game. It's almost as satisfying as Falcon Punch.
So, in my opinion, there's only one move in the whole game that's more satisfying than Falcon Punch, and it's Roy's neutral B.
Falcon knee's up there.
Falcon knee's pretty high, too. Yeah. That's one of the reasons that he's so popular, is that he's so fun to play.
Yes.
Oh, tried to go for a Raptor thrust. Or
the cool factor is 90% of the reason people play Captain Falcon.
They're not wrong. Oh, no.
Ow.
Yeah, forward air. But Captain has put Kirby at very high damage here. Needs to go ahead and get a kill here. And there it is.
Really good B reverse up B out of shield.
Tried to go for another explosive hug, but doesn't get it.
Expected him to stay on ledge, land on ledge there, but Kirby doing a really good job of spacing out Captain Falcon.
And he's so hard to hit, especially when he's
I'm about to say,
ducked down
Kirby
like that.
being as short as he is, really, really difficult for Captain to actually hit effectively. Having lots of lingering multi-hits as well.
Oh, and
Really
the stage
good
spike.
back air.
Very nice.
Really good back air.
I like it. Oh, and teched that one.
That being said, Kirby being Kirby, able to recover.
Yep.
Having all those jumps does make it a tad easier. I'll be honest, I was half expecting him to go for a side B spike.
That's kind of what I was expecting too.
It was a bad idea, but I thought it was coming. But Cam's smarter than me.
It's okay. He's smarter than me too.
Well, I knew it was a bad option. I just wanted to see it. It's like how I wanted
There
to see
it is.
Falcon Punch.
Wow, what a stock on that second one. He barely took any damage at all and just completely owned the Kirby on that last
I was about to
stock.
say, really good adjustments there. Just played in shield more option.
Right.
Kirby not quite adjusting fast enough. Kept using bad options on shield, and he just kept punishing it.
Yep. Do it till it stops working.
Exactly.
It's a good strategy.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's why I still let B out of shield all the time.
Well, it's a good option. So, yes,
Exactly.
that is what you do. So, Faulkner now still behind, but only by one stock. The Kirby only able to take one for the 3 stocks that Cam took off of him. And so, yes, technically Faulkner is down, but they're in a much better position now. And most importantly, we still have Raeff, who did very well against really everybody that he faced except for that Zero Suit.
He only faced the Zero Suit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me, Seth.
I'm pretty sure he only. I think he took the last stock of someone else and then only faced the ZSS.
I would like to point out that when your memory is so bad that Seth corrects you.
I was like, man, that's a mistake normally I would make.
I haven't slept in 36 hours. I'm on edge. But it looks like they're going to be sending Loki as Byleth. So
okay, I'm interested. So this is their Link player last time.
Yes, and so it's interesting that they have a Link and Byleth player, much like we have a Link and Byleth player on the white team, Brady.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Yeah, Zoinks. We have Zoinks.
I love it.
Hey, Scoob.
Y'all can come see him in the white game afterwards.
That's right. It's coming up. Good way to promo that, Seth. Good segue. Love it. Yeah.
Always here to promote.
would love to see Faulkner be able to take the lead here. They have not led this entire set. Now they are in the lead overall because for those of you just joining us, Faulkner did take the first set.
Yep.
So
Faulkner looking to take back the lead here with this next game.
That's right.
We are currently down 1 stock, but we're hoping that we can get a nice clean sweep on this next one.
Yep. Cam. He can do it.
We believe in him.
That's right. In Cam we trust. Because, it's election day tomorrow.
I don't get it.
Never mind. It's a common political slogan to say,
is it?
in, whoever it is we trust. They did it with Obama.
Shows
They've
how
done it
much
with
I
Trump.
pay attention to political talk shows.
I actually don't like it, though, and I probably shouldn't have said it because that it's a play off of one of our national mottos, which is "In God We Trust." So I don't actually like that. I probably shouldn't have said it that way, but I'm so used to people using it in the political sense and not in the reverent sense. But yeah,
I only knew it as the other one.
That's what threw you off then, I'm sure.
I've only ever heard it as the "In God We Trust." I'm pretty sure that's in one of the things I had to memorize as a kid.
Yeah, I actually had a friend of mine that, because I used to do the political show, she was asking me, she's like, so are you going to do your ballot breakdown like you do every year? And I'm like, as much as I want to, I've got so much on my plate right now. I've got 2 games tonight. I've got the paper that I was up doing the other night. So, yeah, I don't know that I'm going to – sorry, guys. If there was anybody out there that was waiting to see my ballot breakdown, I don't think it's going to happen this year. I did the best I could, but I got to get some sleep at some point. So
who needs to sleep? Which reminds me, it looks like we're going to small battlefield.
Yeah.
By the choice of Jaden
Pew.
Yeah.
Pew.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Is that their coach? It's probably their coach.
Oh, it could be the coach. I assumed it was the captain, but it could be the coach.
I don't know. I can't keep up.
Oh, come to think of it, it is their coach because I remember I've spoken to. I have spoken to them before.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Well,
All right, and we're getting into the match now.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll spare y'all of our diatribe. My diatribe.
I don't know. Josh is giving me a weird signal here. I don't know what he's saying. Are we doing like a lag test or something? That's what it looks like.
Some funky stuff happened with the internet.
Oh, no. Yeah, they're doing a button check.
They're saying start at 6:30. All right.
It's 7:13, but okay.
Well, 6:30 minutes.
Oh.
Also, I think we have to get rid of a stock, don't we?
Yes, we are down a stock. They're just going to restart the match. Yeah. Okay, so we're back.
Hey! Never mind, you do get to listen to us more.
Yeah, I know that's what people are here to watch.
Exactly.
They're not here to watch Smash. They're here to listen to Caleb and Seth. We give the people what they want.
Exactly.
Are we not benevolent dictators?
I do my best.
You do fine. All right, and now on to the actual reason that you're watching this. We're going to go ahead and go to the next match. The captain versus Lady Byleth.
All right. Go ahead and toss in a stock.
Using the Black Eagles skin, I noticed.
All righty, and we're off.
No taunting, apparently. Did not wait for taunt.
Alrighty.
It looks like they're just going to play through it. So.
Yeah. Alrighty. What's happening?
I'm not really sure.
All right. Players are just playing. All right. Captain Falcon looking to try and just get a stock here, if at all possible.
Yeah, Byleth has a lot of ranged get off me tools in the tool belt. So Falcon just trying to make sure that his approach is strong. Ooh.
Ooh, almost got caught by that up B.
Yeah.
Oh, did get caught.
Did get caught by it, but
Unfortunately, Byleth having a lot of spacing options.
yeah, that's why I was actually surprised they didn't go with the Link, is because Link can be really good against a Captain Falcon if you can wall him out. Byleth doing
I'm
just
about to
as...
say, Byleth just as good, if not a little better.
Oh, and
All
the
right.
Falcon kick.
Good burst option.
Yep. Burst Digivolution. Yeah, nice play on top of platform there by Cam. Just waiting, seeing what his options were, and then taking advantage when the opportunity arose.
All right, good jab there out of that. Really difficult position to kind of be in there. He hit the shield with dash attack, almost leaves him unsafe, but able to follow up with jab just to keep himself safe. Really good
And a
position
clank
here.
there.
All right, Captain Falcon doing a good job staying at advantage, keeping this Byleth on the ledge. Unfortunately, loses it a little bit, and now he's stuck on the ledge. But
Oop.
really good
Cam
dodge.
saw that coming.
All right, good grab.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Cam just trying to... Cam just doing his
Ooh,
best to
and gets
try-
caught by back air.
All right.
Yep.
Cam able to take a stock. Unfortunately, losing 2 there.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunate that he wasn't able to do a little bit more. He made excellent adjustments, but it took him too long to make those adjustments. And so that resulted in Byleth being able to take a couple of stocks quicker than he was able to take them from them.
Absolutely.
So that is one thing that was unfortunate. So
looks like there's a little bit of confusion at the start. We're figuring some stuff out. There might be a niche rule coming up. But anyhow, it looks like we're probably going to be sending in K rule here next.
Yep, would be the final play for the evening.
Well, not necessarily. Hopefully it is. Hopefully he can come in and clean up.
Yeah, well, sorry. I should have clarified. It will be the final play for the set, regardless. Whether or not it will be the final play for the evening depends on Raeff. So. So they're disputing the taunt.
There was a little bit of confusion in that the Byleth didn't seem to taunt at the beginning of the last round, which technically is supposed to put them down a stock.
Well, luckily we have
Yeah.
instant replay.
Yeah, we can go back and look real quick, see what happens. A little bit of confusion there on their side. They're saying that they went as soon as our guy taunted, I believe is what they're saying, but both players have to taunt.
Yes, so we can go to video review. And
It looks like they
let's see.
reply.
Okay, now it's being weird.
I'll pull up my phone.
No, it's all right. I got it. Good job, Seth. That's fantastic.
I love how short just automatically starts playing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Let's see.
Just we're checking it out real quick.
You know, it'd probably be easier to do that through Facebook, come to think of it. I was going to use YouTube, but because we are streaming to both, so
I don't see it.
don't see what. Oh, yeah. So here's the thing, and I don't know why YouTube does this goofy thing. A lot of times you won't be able to catch like the things that are offered on YouTube as a mobile, like their mobile offering won't be.
I've never had
much.
this problem before.
I have noticed it a few times. Wait, for some reason it's not letting me go back here. Hang on. Let's try Rumble.
One of these things.
I hate this
will work.
computer. Give it a second. You know, I shouldn't need to do all this to watch a video. It should just let me play the video. But, oh well.
Are we actually live?
We are live. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and watch the live stream. And okay. Going through the ad. Another ad. This is exhilarating. You're watching us watch ourselves. That's what you pay for. I'm not sure if we're actually going back or not. YouTube, why are you so stupid?
I was wondering. So are we like not streaming to YouTube then right now?
No, we are. It's just, or I say that, we're supposed to be. I assume that we are. You know, we may not be. So that may be part of the problem. So it appears as though we're not live streaming to YouTube, and they just updated Restream earlier today. You might remember me telling you about that. So this may be a glitch that's happened within Restream to where we're not able to stream into our chat. But unfortunately, Facebook does not have.
Are we streaming on Twitch?
We are on Twitch. Can we?
Yeah, I'll pull up Twitch.
Okay. We'll pull up Twitch. Can you rewind on a live stream with Twitch?
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
Okay, fair enough. I would think you can, but I would think that we would be on YouTube as well, and so that's not happening. Yeah, it's a dumb thing that they do to where you can't rewind on a live stream, because like, what if you come into the game late? You know? Let's see how far back we can go. We're doing this 15 seconds at a time. Of course, the one night that we actually need the replay, YouTube is not working.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like there's any way to go back in the video.
There doesn't seem to be a way to in Twitch either.
In Twitch, yeah. There's not in Facebook. You can of course watch the recording once it's done, but while it's live, you don't have that option.
Of course. You gotta love rules stuff.
But yeah, I mean, I remember very clearly that they did not taunt.
I don't remember, I'll be honest. Definitely gonna go back and try and look.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to look right now. So I think what they've done is they've requested. Have you guys requested a mod yet?
The mod's already in the chat.
Oh, is he already in chat? Okay.
So we're just waiting for a mod. So we're doing it for our own curiosity's sake to see whether it happened or not, but the player themselves are saying they didn't. So that we didn't even need to go back and look for this. But
yeah, basically they're not denying that they didn't taunt. They're just saying that they didn't have to.
Yeah.
Is essentially what they're. Yeah, because I mean
so moderators figuring stuff out.
Yep.
We'll leave it to the moderator.
Our understanding is that both players have to taunt before the match can start. They didn't do that. So if our understanding of the rules is correct, that's how it would be.
Do we have access to the rules anywhere?
Oh, yeah. I got the rules on here.
Could you pull it up for me real quick?
I would be happy to do that.
Because I know last year that was the penalty for it.
Correct. If they have adjusted the rules, because remember, we are under Playfly now, we're not under NACE. If they have adjusted that, then that may no longer be the case. And it's Google's being stupid and wanting me to use double verification. I hate Google so much. I hate it a lot less than Outlook, though. All right.
How are y'all doing?
Seth, juggle or something.
Hold on.
Wow. That you can't pay for entertainment like that. Because no one would pay for entertainment like that. That's why.
Exactly.
Okay. Tab, Google.
Do.
Give it a second. I love how they, instead of just letting you log in like a normal person, they added, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 steps to this. So that's great.
Realistically, we're just kind of doing this out of curiosity because we kind of want to figure it out ourselves. But we're waiting. The moderator should have all the rules.
Well, yeah, the moderator, that's his job. He says, our rulebook only designates that a taunt initiates the game, not that both players have to taunt to start. Well, that's ridiculous. If the player taunts while both players are in neutral positions, then it is assumed that the game will begin. That's never how I've understood it, but he's the moderator, so his ruling stands.
It is what it is.
Well, because here's the thing. That puts the player that taunts at disadvantage because his taunt has to finish while the other player can start approaching, which is exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's what's not supposed to happen.
Like, if the moderator rules it, we have no power over it. But
the biggest thing is just that before this point, both players had been taunting consistently.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like that might be a little different than last time. So we're playing a little bit by an old playbook, I guess. But anyhow. Just a bit of a rules and regulations thing popping up that we're just kind of trying to get cleared up.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't love.
Maybe we could go to like a break real quick.
Handbook, rules. Yeah, we may want to go ahead and head to
a break real quick.
A break. Cody, cue us up for at least a 1-minute break. We may take 2, just depends on how quickly we sort this out.
College, law school, this is a formative time for people, but it's not just about getting a degree. And I think when students come to school here, when people work here, that's what they get to see. The folks here will love you, take care of you, look out for you, and along the way, help you get a great education. I love that. I would tell students who are interested in potentially going to law school that they can learn the law anywhere, but not every learning environment is the same. So I think it's important for them to consider where they can go and be comfortable, where they can go and be encouraged, where they can go and be loved. And that's what they'll find here. There are larger schools, there are schools with bigger names, but there aren't schools with bigger hearts than Faulkner's Law School. We love our students. We don't apologize for that. We don't hide that. And they're not going to find that everywhere, but they can definitely find that here.
I wanted to take my career to a higher level, so I searched for an MBA program that fits my schedule, that's accredited, and aligns with my Christian values. I found the perfect MBA at Faulkner University. Faulkner's MBA program consists of 10 5-week courses completely online, and the quality of instruction is excellent. Imagine how earning your MBA degree can help boost your career and get you to where you want to be. Visit faulkner.edu/advance to learn how you can get started.
Faulkner University's online executive MBA program is now accepting applications. Earn your Master of Business Administration in as little as a year. Advance your career and apply today at faulkner.edu.
Earn your online Masters of Science in Management from Faulkner in 1 year. With a focus on HR management, leadership and ethics, and strategic management, you'll gain the skills to succeed. Apply today at faulkner.edu.
Okay,
Oh, hey,
and we're back.
on.
All right. So here's what happened, just to give you a quick update. The way that the rule reads is it says it's signified by a character taunt. So I think what they meant to do was imply that a character taunt, because it reads as though both of them are supposed to do it, but it doesn't specifically say that both have to do it. So on
Yeah.
a technicality,
Yeah, it's all good.
yeah.
But we're getting into this next one.
Because, I mean, even the other team has been taunting with both characters every time. So.
It is what it is.
But we're just going to move on.
Yep.
Just going to... Oh, nice.
Really good reflect there. K-Roll just trying to play back a little bit.
Yep.
Trying to just keep his stocks as much as possible.
Yep. Neutral air there, going to be able to sweep him. He is a big target, and Byleth has a lot of range, which can be problematic for K-Rule.
Really good nair there, keeping himself safe. Byleth trying to go down for the up B spike. Able to ward it off. Oh, really close there. Not quite able to get. Unfortunately, ledge guarding Byleth a little difficult. Byleth having the disjoint and range to kind of get around most of his ledge guard, and has the tether recovery, which makes it really difficult to actually effectively spike and things such as that. It also makes going off stage really difficult because Byleth does have the ability to tether grab
Nice
you
kill
and spike
there.
you down. Really
Yep.
good up throw there.
That's one thing. A lot of times when a character will go for something off stage with K-Rule, they forget about how wide that propeller's hitbox is.
Oh, yeah. The ZSS was able to get around it pretty easily just because ZSS really fast. K-Roll doing a really good job just covering all of the options there, essentially. Playing a little farther back, making it more difficult for Byleth to come in with a back air. Or forward air, whichever it was.
Oh, but forward smash red.
Dash attack on the ledge.
Was that dash?
Yeah, that was dash
Okay.
attack. Byleth dash attack's pretty strong. Has a good reach as well.
Yeah, Sword of the Creator does a lot of damage.
Is that the name of the sword itself?
Yeah, Sword of the Creator.
Oh, cool.
It's from Three Houses.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, just both players content to just kind of stay in the positions they were at. K-Rool being in a bit of a better position because eventually the I'm a little surprised that didn't kill. That was
Yeah, I really would have thought that would have killed.
trying to use up smash for the mash read, but the Byleth just not mashing at all, kind of calling it out.
Oh, and Raeff dropped shield just a little early there. But still has this Byleth at a very high percentage. Just needs to avoid making a big mistake.
I'd say just kind of trying to avoid losing this stock. Going for... Woo! Got to be careful. Trying to go for anything that kills. There it is.
That may be it.
Yep.
Yep.
Dash attack kills here.
Decided to, instead of doing the up smash, just actually dash attack with that one.
Yep.
And it winds up getting the kill.
Dash attack beforehand, probably wouldn't have been enough to kill. Ended up tried getting a bit of an earlier kill with up smash, but
yep.
The opponent kind of realizing that just did not mash at all, because it's surprising. Mashing is what gets you killed in that specific scenario.
Yeah, it's kind of like we were talking about earlier with Logan's Incineroar. Like, it's one of those weird things that actually normally you would DI in, but when you DI in, you actually wind up killing yourself.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing with that. Your idea is, oh, okay, I got to mash out as quick as possible. But if you do that, then you get the up smash. So it's one of those quirky things that you actually have to really know the lineup here. So
looks like they're sending Sensei in on Link.
Right.
So we are down one stock. This Link is the one that gave. This is the one that took out Incineroar, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have banned Smashville, FD, and Town.
All right. Makes sense.
And they have chosen Kalos.
All right. Kalos is an interesting stage. I
would actually think it's pretty good for the Link, just because he has a lot of wide open spaces. He has the ability, because K. Rool is so good at ledge guarding that those extra platforms give him a little extra room.
Yeah.
But Kalos is by no means a bad stage for Raeff. All right, so this Link doing a good job of trying to wall out the K. Rool.
K. Rool just going to use his belly armor to get in anyhow.
Yep. Oh, and Boomerang there.
Yeah, Boomerang coming in at a good angle. Once again, it's going to be one of those situations where the ledge game here is going to be a little difficult for K. Rool to deal with.
Yeah, K. Rool very heavy, but the high ceiling in Kalos actually probably helped Raeff there a little bit, is that his spin attack there might have killed. Probably not.
Probably not.
On a different stage.
Raeff nearly getting a kill there. Raeff trying to go for some reads here to get a kill. Good jab out of that.
And a nice up smash, yeah.
And the ceiling not high enough to save anyone from that one.
Nope. Especially not on that platform.
Good air dodge. Raeff doing everything he can to survive there and does a really good job. I will say K. Rool max rage. I about to say this is no joke in that he definitely has plenty of kill potential.
Uh-huh.
And look at that, at 40.
Already at 40%. And the up throw.
Really good spot dodge.
Fantastic spot dodge there.
Raeff doing just an amazing job walling out the Link. It's not walling out, spacing out the Link.
Yeah.
Reading him very well.
Nice crown there.
Yeah, not much that could be done there by Raeff. Good Z drop. basically now Raeff just trying to close out this stock as quickly as possible to even up this.
Yeah, get it back at 1 is
game.
what he wants to do here.
The Link just playing back really safe, trying to keep that wall up, does not want.
Oh, and the up smash. I saw that come in. He rolls into it.
I about to say, really, Raeff really looking and hoping for that roll in. Exactly what he needed to get a good, clean kill there.
Ooh, yeah, Link forward air, very dangerous there. Tried to get a kill the same way he did last time with the remote
so
bomb.
really lucky there. Raeff was dead if the Link had done both halves of his smash attack.
Yep.
Hit with the first one, it seemed like he didn't expect to hit.
I think that's exactly what happened. Oh.
Raeff's still alive. I was about to say. Link just able to set up so many hitboxes. Really hard to dance around. That being said, Raeff has the opportunity now.
Yes! There it goes.
I was so confused.
No. See, he used his smash attack, but he was too low.
Yeah. So the up B not quite bringing Link to ledge. I wasn't watching the Link at all. I thought the Link was safe, but
no.
The I thought K-Roll had died somehow.
No, I mean, he was off screen, but he was not quite dead because of where he was on stage.
Yeah.
So Faulkner takes the win, which from a broadcasting perspective is great for us because we got another game to set up for.
Now we have to get the other game started.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're actually not going to do a post-game show because we just...
Unfortunately, no time.
Yeah, we are out of time. So we're not going to be able to do a post-game here because we got to reset and get set up for a white team. But we're just going to go ahead and call it here, let you know that there is a white game that is coming up, and that is going to be in just a few minutes. We're literally just going to go off screen, reset, and then go straight into white game. But a special thanks to everybody that was helping out here. Oh, one last thing I do want to mention. League of Legends tomorrow, November 5th, 6 p.m.
Be there.
Against Hartwick College for the Hawks, so be sure to check that out.
Be there and don't be square.
No, don't be square. We don't want any square people watching. But anyway, no, I tipped to be a square.
I'm sorry for
Thanks
anyone
you,
who,
Lewis.
I'm sorry for anyone who is named Square.
Yeah. But yeah, so special thanks to my producer tonight, Cody Lewis, doing a fantastic job of having to play around some unexpected circumstances and doing a great job of keeping us on the air. And also, of course, my broadcast partner. I normally thank you when you're off screen, but I get to thank you when you're here.
I'm
so
here.
Thanks, Seth. Good job
Glad
tonight.
to be here. It was awesome. Glad to have you as well.
Yeah, so that is Seth Dawson. And then, of course, our play-by-play commentator, that would be me, your head coach, Caleb Colquitt, saying so long tonight. A final score, Faulkner 2, Miami-Dade 0, and Faulkner goes into the playoffs with a win for their final game in the regular season. We got to get back here in just a second for the white game against Ling College, so we will be back in just a few minutes, so stick around for that. Until that happens, stay the course, friends.
The preceding broadcast was an official presentation of Faulkner University. It may not be redistributed without the express written consent of the Faulkner University Athletic Department. Regitar USA High-Res Arena is sponsored by Regitar USA. The national anthem was performed by the Faulkner University Chorus. If you would like to learn more about the Faulkner Esports program, visit our official website at faulknereagles.com or follow us on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for all the latest news and events. Thank you for watching, and soar Eagles!